to this happy place, welcome.
Hey guys, it's Tim, and welcome to episode 120 of the Dreaming of Disney podcast, part 2.
Part 2.
I'm with my beautiful wife, Adrienne.
Hey.
So this would be a 121, but last time we recorded it 120, I had a setting on and we were listening to other music just in the background, but it wasn't recorded. But I went to go edit the podcast and it did record all the music. So I couldn't use it. And so I made sure that there was no music going to record this time.
Yeah. But I will say, I don't think it was going to be a very good episode. One, because our recap wasn't that exciting.
No, it wasn't.
And
it was a boring trip. It was a nice trip.
It was a fun trip, but there was nothing like other than our TikTok battle.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that exciting because we were streaming more. We weren't really spending as much time. Like, I don't want to say together. We were spending time together.
We weren't spending time together at Disneyland. We went together, but
not together. But we weren't spending as much time like focused on rides or food or anything like that. So we really didn't. Yeah, I mean, we had a great time, but it wasn't that an exciting of a recap episode, and we were like all over the place. So I was like, when you came in and told me that, I was like, it's fine. It wasn't that good. Like,
I was mad. I was furious.
You were mad.
Because I spent hours because I had this new setup and trying to make sure it all worked with recording and then going on TikTok, and it did. I just messed up.
Well, we also hadn't recorded a podcast in a long time, and I have been doing the lives and you joining me sometimes, and it's very different. And so, is there a cat over there?
Yeah, there's a cat in this room.
I'm like, that blanket is
the blanket's moving. There's something in the blanket.
Okay. It's not the fat cat. We've talked about the fat cat on the podcast. No, I don't think it's that one.
This is the baby cat.
Muffin. Mm-hmm. And she is named after what again? People on the podcast can
Bluey.
I was asking the people.
Oh, well, now they know. Bluey.
Anyways, and it was just like a weird mix. So it's like this time we're trying to ignore TikTok because we are live streaming on TikTok. But we are going to open it up to our TikTok friends and things that we're talking about. Mm-hmm. So,
one thing that I wanted to bring out that I forgot that I was going to bring out last week was this whole thing with these Disney drones that are flying over Southern California. So if you are a Southern California resident, there have been sightings of Disney drone show over the town of Santa Clarita, which is, if you're familiar with
Santa Clarita. So like, are the friends that we have down there can like see it from their house? Maybe.
I don't know if they could see it from the house, but that's where it was happening. And if you don't know, well, Santa Clarita, if you're not familiar with California, Santa Clarita is about an hour and a half, 2 hours north of Anaheim.
With traffic. Without traffic, probably like 45 minutes to an hour.
And so it's, if you know where Six Flags Magic Mountain, that's where that's at. But in Santa Clarita, Disney actually owns a working ranch. It's a ranch that's an actual farm, but it's also used to shoot movies, television shows. Walt Disney had his own personal cabin on the site there. And so they have like a fake city, a fake town hall where they shoot all commercials, shows, movies, and all that stuff. But it's also a big, large area, so they can test drone shows there. And so for a few nights during the last couple of weeks, they've been testing this drone show. And obviously, wherever you are, I mean, you can see it from the interstate that drives right through. And so people have been...
Sorry, I just heard the music. I got excited.
The people on the podcast are like, what music?
Sorry. We have like Main Street music going, and it's like makes my shoulders drop. Like,
and so people have been seeing it, and so people are throwing out rumors that a drone show is coming to Disneyland. Well, I hate to burst your bubble.
No.
Well, I don't know for sure. This is my own knowledge of how drones work in the United States, because I am a licensed drone pilot.
That's true. He is.
And so I know a lot about the rules and regulations. One of the rules is you cannot fly drones over people. Like, that's a hard no. You can't do that anywhere in the United States unless you have a very specific exception from the government, which is very rare.
What do you mean over people? Because you have flown it from our backyard.
Yes, but that's just one drone. We're talking thousands of drones.
Okay, yeah.
And so if it's over like one or two people, that's fine. But when it's over a crowd of people, which is a specific categorization of a crowd, there's a regulation saying you cannot fly over crowds of people. So talking, live sports games, concerts, things like that. So to be able to fly over people or do a drone show, you have to have a large area where it takes off, where there are no people around, and where they take off and fly to where they're going, there can be no people under them. So you need a large area where thousands of drones to take off. You can't do that at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And so, you need a large field. Think of like a football field full of drones. That's the amount of size that you need. There's nothing like that in Disneyland.
No.
And so even if they were to take off from a parking lot, say like Toy Story parking lot, they would then have they would have to fly over the roads. People are walking the streets. You can't do it.
Yeah.
It's impossible. So where you have seen drone shows, you've seen drone shows at Disney Springs and Disney World, which they have large swaths of land that you could do that. And they've done it in Paris, where Paris has land around it where they can easily. Actually, I take that back. Paris is a different country. They don't have the same regulations as the United States.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't remember there being a bunch of land when we were like, we pulled up on a train. I mean, we weren't there for that long, but.
Yeah. But so if you're hoping for a drone show at Disneyland, I don't think it's going to happen.
But it looked, you guys, if you haven't seen it,
just search drone show on TikTok or other places and you will see these awesome videos.
Like Ursula. They made Ursula.
Yeah, it was like drones, just like as a screen, like different colors. And they made like video inside of the drones. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
So what the theory is that this drone show is going to be for a F1 race car race that they're doing in Vegas later, where Disney is a sponsor, which is in Nevada, which Nevada has lots of large land that with nobody. Also, other theories is that it's going to be for another park in different country, where instead of having the executives have to fly out these countries, they can do it here on the Disney Ranch, kind of, look at it, give their critique, and they can go. So I don't think it's happening here in California, guys. So if you're hoping for that, I highly doubt it.
Well, I highly doubt it. Someone from our TikTok has a question, says, what about government drones? Are you specifically talking commercial and civilian drones?
Yes. So government drones have a very different level of restrictions, pretty much no restrictions. It's the government. But civilian and commercial drones, we have to abide by certain laws, especially when it comes to over people. Drones of certain size can't be flown over people without certain safety precautions, like parachutes and things that cover the blades, the rotor blades, so they don't hurt anybody. So if they're under a certain weight, you can fly over people, but those are the very small, kind of like toy drones that are allowed. There are more hobbyists instead of the more professional ones that are carrying a load like a light or some type of device like for a drone show, which are much heavier. They have to fly for much longer, so they need heavier, bigger batteries. So yeah.
Cool.
So yeah. So
except depressing, because I was like, that looks incredible.
So
I'm
yeah,
excited.
so Mr. Sprinkles on TikTok, another question. So they did the drone show at Disney Springs. Can you shed any light? Yeah, so Disney Springs, they have a large area of land where there's nobody, and they also did the drone show over water. There aren't people on the water. So if they take off from a empty field parking lot, they can easily fly to their destination without any people under them. And then they do the drone show over the water. And so you don't have to worry about it falling and hitting anybody. It's just going to fall right into the water.
Well, just one more reason to go to Disney World.
Well, they're not doing it anymore. It was only for like a special limited time.
Well, but if they do, I mean, if they have the room in Florida,
yeah, I'm sure they'll.
Then I wonder if they will, because they do in Paris. So I mean, they're obviously thinking that way of drone shows, and they've done it in Disney Springs. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do anything for. Oh wait, no, that's here, the 70th. I wonder if they'll do anything for the 60th in Disney World.
Yeah.
Which will be in what, 31? We've got some time.
We got time.
We've got some time.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we want to get into what we're doing for our podcast?
So we were going to talk about some what if scenarios.
What if?
So,
like the Creed song, What If? From the Scream soundtrack.
Which Scream?
The first one.
Really? That long?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess, yeah, middle school.
99.
Or
2000. It might have been, it would probably been 2000. There's a throwback for you. Creed. Scream.
I only saw the first Scream. My friend's older sister, for some reason, our moms let us have her pick us up early from school one day.
Oh, nice.
And we went to my friend's house and we watched a bunch of scary movies for some reason. And that was one of them.
Good story.
Yeah. I don't like scary movies. I don't know why I did it. It was like the cool thing to do.
Of course it was a cool thing. Speaking of scary movies, The Village.
Oh, it's so good.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You guys want to hear us? Okay.
This Disney podcast has taken a turn.
I
Creed
know, but
and
now,
Scream and M. Night Shyamalan.
Okay, because we're also real quick, because I forgot about this until you said The Village. Do you remember what you did? You know what I'm talking about.
What did I do?
Okay.
Wait, I think I remember. There was a line in the movie, wasn't there?
Okay. So if you have seen The Village, wow, I haven't thought about this. In years. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if you've seen The Village.
Was it a voicemail message or something?
Yes. There is a scene where Joaquin Phoenix is talking to her.
That's right.
I'm getting chills. I totally forgot you did this. Okay.
This was after I confessed my love for you, but you told me no.
Which time?
Multiple times. I don't know.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So there's a scene where Joaquin Phoenix is talking to her. They're sitting on the porch and I can't even remember now what he's saying. Look it up.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. But it's really sweet. And we loved that movie. Like we were friends. We had a group of friends and he knew I loved that movie. I moved to New York and the day we were not together, he had told me several times. I was like, nope. The day we got there, I think, or the second day, I think I was out looking for a job or something. He tells me, don't answer your phone. And I'm like, okay. He's like, I want to leave a voicemail. He left it on a voicemail, like that whole scene. Are you looking for it? That whole scene on my voicemail. And then I remember after we were engaged and I was already back home and I had saved it for so long. And then I got a new phone and it deleted it. And I was so sad. And I called you from work and I was so sad. I told him a few weeks later that, okay, I'll date you. So it worked. Anyways, back to the what ifs.
What Ifs, which led to What If by Creed, which then led to the movie Scream, which then led into Scary Movies, which led into The Village, led into me leaving that scene on her voicemail. That's how we got here. I hadn't thought about
that in a really long time. I hadn't thought about that in a really long time. We've been married a while.
That's how the circle goes.
Yes, I am not the only one in this house with ADHD, you guys. I'll say that right now. Okay. I saw one. Okay. So
we're talking what ifs, Disney what ifs.
What ifs. So we are going to think of some, but we are also putting it out to our friends here on TikTok. Some what if scenarios. So one that we're just going to start with while our friends can type them out. If you guys already did, please type them out again because I may have missed it. What if Walt Disney had lived longer? Let's say 20 years, because he was only in his 60s. So let's say he lived to be in his mid 80s, right? So they were working on Walt Disney World. Like it was planned. Obviously, he talked about Epcot, but he passed away before they even started building it, right? I don't even think they had broke ground on it. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I could be wrong. Well, he died in what, 66, 65, 66?
Yeah, they didn't start building till 70s, I believe.
I think he had already passed away.
Yeah.
And so like, what would have happened? Like what would the parks have looked like? Because we can't say if he was alive today, because he's not going to be alive today. But if he hadn't died young, like he wasn't, what would it be like? You know,
what would Epcot?
Or Disneyland,
Disney World in general, or just the
let's
parks?
Say Disney World. Let's say Disney World, because he didn't get to see that open. So like, what if he had lived to, be in his 80s? So for another 20 years. So Disney World would have been open at that point for like 15 years. If he would have been around for that first 15 years, like would Epcot have become more of what he wanted? Like
more
city?
Of a community city. Will it be more charming? We'll say that.
True.
Because that's what Disneyland's more charming.
Well, it is.
Because it's the better of the parks.
But like what do you think?
What it would be like?
Yeah. Like, do you think like, what would he have done with Epcot?
With Epcot? Oh,
would he like it? Would he like it?
I mean, he was really, what did we just watch? We watched, was it Behind the Attraction of Epcot?
Yes.
And he was really into the idea of it being a community, a city. What would the future of a community be like? And they pretty much abandoned that after he died. So I think being Disney, Walt being himself, which he really pushed for boundaries. They couldn't, they scrapped the idea because they couldn't figure out how, a city, they need utilities, they need plumbing, they need utilities. How do you build infrastructure for, thousands of people living in the community? How do you do that? So they abandoned that because, that they couldn't figure that out. I think Walt would have pushed them. Mm-hmm. He would have pushed them. It's like, no, this is what it needs to be. And then they would, eventually, figure it out. I think it would have been what he dreamed it to be as a community rather than a, what it is now, which is kind of the idea of the future or celebrating, human invention and, countries around the world. I think it would have been more of what he envisioned.
So on TikTok, Mr. Sprinkle says Celebration Florida is what Epcot wanted to be. Mm-hmm. So what he wanted Epcot to be. So like if it would have been less theme parkish maybe, and more just like a community maybe. Because now it's like, it's a theme park, it's not.
Well, they're building a Disney community in Southern California. Did you see this?
So we're moving then to Southern California.
Yeah, if you have the deep pockets that are needed for a $2 million house, that's only 3 bedrooms and 1,600 feet. But it's in Palm Springs, and so that's a very expensive area. But yeah, it's a master community, Disney master community. The clubhouse, because we live in a master community here where we at, and they have like a clubhouse and all that stuff that comes with it.
It's called the ranch house here.
The ranch house.
The ranch house.
So but their clubhouse is the Incredibles house for Incredibles 2. Like looks exactly like it, and inside of it is themed like the Incredibles. It's pretty awesome.
All right, this TikTok thing needs to take off because we are moving
to Palm Springs, where it's 115 every day in the summer.
Okay. We do get to 115 here, but not.
But you have your private own lake. Contivo is what it's called. Contivo.
You know what? I think my
Story Living by Disney.
I think my friend sent this to me a while back.
Okay. Yeah, they're finishing up building it. So it looks really cool. It's very expensive though.
Yeah, that's not happening. All right, we've got a TikTok what if from Mr. Sprinkles. What if Disney stayed open till 3 a.m. on select nights? Would you go?
Absolutely.
Yes. Would you guys go, podcast friends?
I wouldn't make it past 9 p.m.
Well, that's not true. We did, because they do the deluxe hours. If you're staying at a deluxe resort, they have the hours where you get, is it till midnight? No, it was 1, 2, 1, 1.
1. It was 1.
And we did that. But we only made it, I think we made it till a little past midnight. Right? We walked right on Mine Train.
Oh,
like
yeah.
We waited a little bit, pretty much.
Walked on.
But we were like in Fantasyland, and it was like
there was
empty.
Nobody
like
there.
At a certain point, we were over by like Peter Pan, in between like Peter Pan Small World area. And it was just the two of us. Like, it was pretty cool. And it wasn't the whole park, right?
No,
like
it was.
You had access to the whole park?
It was the whole park, yeah.
Because we went back, we took a nap in the middle of the day, because we were like, we want to do these deluxe hours.
Yep.
But I don't remember, other than Mine Train, I don't remember what we did. We spent a lot of time in front of the castle taking pictures and stuff.
Yeah, because there was nobody there.
I think like that one. I think maybe one of them.
I
think our profile picture might be one of them. We took a lot of pictures. Actually, no. Anyways, doesn't matter. But yeah, I totally would.
Yep.
I would. What would I do? Could I control myself and not rope drop? No, I'd probably still rope drop, do my thing.
Yeah.
But go back early and like get some good sleep. Yeah. And I'd make sure the next day I didn't want to.
Yeah, we would need to sleep in.
And it wasn't a park that I wanted to rope drop. Like it was another Magic Kingdom day, or it was Hollywood Studios or something that I didn't feel like I wanted to rope drop.
Yeah.
But I would absolutely.
For sure. Another what if?
Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
Instead of hitting the clubs, go to Disney. Yeah. Okay, wait.
When we went just us, which was what?
2024.
Yes. We were going to go to Jelly Rolls. And we were like, nah, I wish we did. I wish we pushed ourselves to go.
We had been talking about it because we were supposed to go the previous August, and then we had to postpone, and we had been talking about it. And then I don't know what happened when we were there. We just didn't really, I think we were just tired and we just didn't feel like it. Or there was a night where we thought about it, but we really wanted to go in and see the fireworks. So we did that instead. And then afterwards we regretted it a little bit. And then now we really regret it.
Yeah, because they closed.
Well,
I think they moved to a different location, but they're not on the boardwalk anymore near Epcot.
Yeah, I wanted to do that so bad. But okay, we've got another what if from Laura Lee.
Hit me.
Laura Lee on our TikTok live, our friend Laura Lee up here. What if you could step into your favorite Disney movie for a day? What would it be? Ooh.
Star Wars.
That is not a Disney movie.
It is now.
No, it's
not.
It is
now.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
The Rise of Skywalker.
No. No. At least you didn't say Force Awakens.
The scene with Kylo Ren and Han Solo.
If I hadn't been pregnant.
jump in the middle, be like, no, guys, don't do this.
If I hadn't been pregnant, I would have walked out of the movie theater. But I was in pain and tired, and I didn't have the energy. Main Street News. That's unfortunate. He says, your husband and I are of the same mind. And Joseph likes Tim's answer. You guys, where are my people? Okay.
No, if I'm being serious.
No, not Star Wars.
Okay, I'll
not
take
Star Wars.
Indiana Jones.
It's not a Disney movie.
Toy Story.
I was not forced to see a good movie. I was forced to see a movie that didn't need to be made. Ooh, hot take.
Whether it needed to be or not, it was still a good movie. So, The Force Awakens, of the 3 new ones, The Force Awakens is the best one.
This is, you guys, Tim and I rarely disagree. Like, we agree on most things. This is probably the biggest thing that we don't agree on. So I'll take it if that's the biggest disagreement we have. Because puts me to sleep in a minute. Okay, but seriously, what movie? Okay.
Toy Story. I would say Toy Story. That'd be fun.
That'd be so cute. Oh, Tangled.
Toy Story 4, to be exact. No.
What?
I'm just picking ones that you don't like.
Yeah.
Toy Story, the original Toy Story.
I'm going to say Tangled because it's beautiful. Like, not just the lantern scene, but just like where they are is beautiful. And I want to hang out with Flynn Rider. He's hilarious.
Just can't get my nose right.
Our oldest, when he was
Mama,
like,
get me one of these.
When he was like 3, I think that came out the year he was born. Yeah, it did. So he was like 2 or 3, and he would only talk in Frozen quotes for a while. And so my brother made him a satchel. And he would carry it around, and they put like a little toy frying pan in it, and he would.
I know. Where's my satchel?
And that's what he would say all the time. Oh, so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, a good movie to help with insomnia. Star Wars, yes. Okay.
Wait, I had Chicken Little. With Bare Naked Ladies soundtrack just blaring in the background.
Okay.
Our kids went through a phase of watching Chicken Little for a while.
They did. The Nights in Disney Life says Avatar. Monorail Crawler says The Incredibles. That would be a really fun one. That would be fun.
What would be your superpower?
Ooh, live action or animated? Either one. Mr. and Mrs. Sprinkles. Mr. Sprinkles says Avengers. Which Avengers? Like, Wall-E. We've got some good ones, you guys.
Yeah. Tarzan.
Tarzan would be awesome.
With Phil Collins in your ears all day.
Or like old school, like Pollyanna, where everyone is happy.
Carousel.
Carousel is Rodgers and Hammerstein.
Oh, okay.
And Carousel is actually a pretty horrible story, even though I love the music. I love the music.
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music is also not Disney. Mary Poppins is Disney.
Well, it's 20th century, so it's Disney now,
but it's not.
It wasn't then.
That's not the same. Okay. Strike that. Iron Man first movie. Ooh, the first movie. First yes.
Iron Man's good.
The Nights in Disney Life says Emperor's New Groove.
Pull the
lever. Absolutely.
Wrong lever.
Apple Dumpling Gang. I don't know that one.
You're off my groove.
Mr. Sprinkles wants his own Iron Man suit. Oddly enough, in my kid's pediatrician's office, there is a life-size Iron Man.
Yeah, that's very random.
Figurine. It's a little odd. You walk in, I'm like,
Iron Man, Tony Stark.
Okay. Okay, I feel like there was another question on our TikTok live. So if I didn't see yours, drop it in the comments again, because I now am scrolling back too far, but I will get one up from my list while we're waiting for that. Okay.
Oh, wait. I found it.
Okay.
You want to go with This one?
Whatever one. I don't care. I don't care.
Let's see. Can I pin this? Monorail Crawler 71 says, what if Tomorrowland was completely updated? What would you want the I don't know what the comment finished. Overall theme to be around.
Oh, that's a good one.
So he mentions like Tron, which everything be like modeled after Tron. Star Wars. All after Star Wars. Oh, wait.
There's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. What would I want it to be after?
Because it's like, if you want it just to be about the future, that's what they did in the original Tomorrowland, and now it's stuck in 1986.
Fast Pass Radio says that they like Paris Tomorrowland. I do not remember Disneyland Paris Tomorrowland.
Oh, it's like steampunk themed.
Yeah, so we're keeping the theme. We're keeping the Tomorrowland theme, but
I don't know. Just tomorrow. You know,
maybe just updating. Yeah, like updating the future, right?
Yeah.
Like, because now, honestly, I don't feel like I always hear that they need to update Tomorrowland because it doesn't, nothing stands out, right? Except like the music is very like, oh, you hear the music, you're like, oh, Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
But I don't know the future. But nothing is like, oh, nothing stands out.
Yeah.
So I don't know what. Get some what Back to the Future thought the future would be, right? Like give us some rides where we're on like hover skateboards.
Okay.
I don't know.
Make like a tree and get out of here.
Get out of here.
What are your thoughts on Robert Downey? That's not a what if, Sprinks.
Papa Sprinkles.
That's a what are you?
What are we
not
thinking?
A what if?
Main Street News has a good one.
All
okay,
right.
but Mr. You brought it up. So Mr. Sprinkle says what? I lost it.
Thoughts about Robert Downey Jr. coming back to Marvel as Dr.
as
Doom.
a bad guy, right?
Yeah, but it's like a multiverse because like in the comics, like the multiverse, Iron Man turns evil and turns into Dr. Doom. We'll see. The trailer for the next Avengers is supposed to be coming out in front of the new Avatar movie coming out.
There's a new Avatar movie coming out?
Yeah. I'll see that by myself, like I saw the last one by myself. You have to see Avatar in the theaters. Do it.
I'm not crazy about it. The multiverse confuses me, and I just get like my kids watch what's the Spider-Man, the cartoon,
Spidey and His Amazing Friends.
No.
Disney Junior version of Spider-Man.
It confuses me. I don't get it.
Oh, you're talking about Spider-Man into the
multiverse,
the Spider-Verse.
The only one I like
that
about
one's
that
a little
is
bit different because that's not Disney Spider-Man.
It's not Disney.
That's
that's
Sony Spider-Man.
Is Nick Miller being the voice
from New Girl.
From New Girl, because it's one of my favorite shows. Okay, Main Street News asks, what if you could sit down with Walt Disney? What would you ask him?
What's your favorite Star Wars?
Oh my gosh.
Would you change Splash Mountain? Do you need to see a change for changing Splash Mountain?
Would you keep free Fast Pass? Gosh.
Are you turning in your grave, as everyone says?
Yeah. Man. Ooh, Bigfoot. I like that. I don't know. Gosh.
What would you guys like to ask Walt Disney? To our TikTok friends, let us know.
Ooh, I think about the future. I think Wall-E, and that's depressing. Yeah. Sorry. I'm reading.
You're reading comments?
Comments.
What happened to the part of ignoring TikTok?
I know. You can cut this out. The Nights in Disney Life wants to know if I cried if we cried with the second Avatar. I haven't seen it.
I saw it once in the theater, and I don't remember much of it. I need to watch it again before seeing the next one.
The Nights in Disney Life says she'd ask him for free tickets for life. I, for one, yes, get the hoverboard idea. It's about 15 years late, right? Okay. I like this one. What if, which this is just like, I feel like everyone would like this. What if they replaced Casey Jr. with Seven Dwarves Mine Train? I think that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
I took a few years ago, one of our kids or a couple of our kids, I don't know, on Casey Jr. train. I don't think Tim could fit.
Yeah, it was a tight squeeze.
Did you get in?
I believe so. I got in.
Because I'm much
I think
shorter.
we were like in the caboose.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's closed right now. They're doing a refurbishment. That would be amazing if they were bringing Mine Train. I would love it. I would love it.
Speaking of refurbishments, did you see? I think I brought this up in the last podcast.
Ooh, I like that.
That didn't air. Big Thunder Mountain reopened, and they got rid of the waterfall.
Yeah, we talked about that last time.
Yeah, that's right. It's just the misting now.
I know. I think that's a shame.
They also updated the goat. The goat's still there. He just looks nice and fresh and fluffy. Everyone loves a fluffy goat.
Yeah. I cried because you wanted your money back for Avatar. Yeah, I've only seen the
Bigfoot says waterfall is back.
Oh.
They brought it back.
Waterfall is back. Was there yesterday.
Huh.
Oh, and Disney Cowgirl says the same.
Interesting.
So maybe it just wasn't
People were
working?
like, bring back the waterfall.
Or they're like, this is lame. Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was wondering why they would take that back too, or why they would get rid of it. I have to think about the Walt Disney question. There's so many things.
That's deep.
Like what I'd want to ask him.
That's deep, bro.
Okay, Fast Pass Radio says, if you could live in any Disney park, which would it be? Okay, well, I'm just going to go based off the ones I've been to. Mm-hmm. So I've been to Disneyland Paris, obviously Disneyland, California Adventure, and then the four in Disney World, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. The Nights in Disney Life says Animal Paris. Ooh, I would ask
Animal
Walt
Paris?
what was his
What's
original?
Animal Paris?
Disneyland Paris. Disneyland Paris.
Disneyland Paris. Okay.
She says Disneyland Paris.
Just making sure.
I think oh, wait, hang on. First, like my first reaction or my first thought is Epcot because of all the food.
Hey, I was going to say Epcot too.
But then
Guys,
I think
we're two peas in the pod.
we should get married.
Mm-hmm. We did.
But then I think of California Adventure. They have good food. No? Thank you for the roses. We're getting roses on our TikTok live, you guys.
I would say Epcot too. Just like the vibe there, you know. You know, you could.
But if you lived in Disneyland, you could
sleep in a different country each night. You know.
Yeah.
Eat their food, socialize with the locals.
What?
Because they have cast members that like are from those countries work there. I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm thinking just like living there, so I'm thinking of like people or I'm thinking of being there like at night and overnight and like, the times that people wouldn't be there. Because Disneyland would also be great.
Or Magic Kingdom, live in the suite in the castle.
Yeah.
In Cinderella's castle.
Yeah, because if you lived in Epcot, it would be different every day. You could just like live in a different country every day. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, Epcot is all the shopping I could do in Disneyland, though.
Yeah.
I don't know, Disneyland or Epcot. I don't know. Okay.
It's too tough, guys.
See, some of these though, you're like, I don't know.
That's true. Disneyland does have the Dream Suite. That would be cool.
Interesting. I've got an interesting one.
Okay.
Above Pirates, yeah, you could live in 21 Royal.
Yep.
What if Walt Disney had gotten the rights to The Wizard of Oz before MGM? Oh, it would look totally different.
I was never into Wizard of Oz. Can't even think of the name. So I have nothing to add to that.
I think it wouldn't be as dark. I don't think it would be as dark.
No flying monkeys.
Well, maybe flying monkeys, but they wouldn't be.
Was it a book first?
I actually don't know.
I'm just so used to there not being any original ideas anymore. Everything's a book or a TV show.
Minnie Mouse would be Dorothy. Yeah, if it was like all like Disney characters, it would look I feel like it would look very different. And then the parks would be different. I think they could make an Oz land with like a yellow brick road and a Wizard of Oz ride. Could be really cool. It could be really cool. So Fast Pass Radio, back to the other question, says he'd ask Walt, which of your ideas are you most proud of? That's
Disneyland.
That's a really good question. But I don't know, because he really was excited about Disney World because of all the space. And while Disneyland is the original and like he loved it, he was, had all the room that he could just keep going. Hang on. What? Does the sunshine belong at Disneyland? There is a wrong answer. I don't get it. Do you think they dropped the ball with Avengers Campus?
Yes, absolutely they did. I think it'll be better once they get the new rides built.
I think it will get better.
It's lacking. I mean, they only had for the longest time one additional ride, Web Slingers.
Right. It was just Guardians and
there was actually more to do in the Bugs Land.
Oh, so much more. I miss the Bugs Land.
Than there was in the Avengers Campus. Although I will give them credit, they had a lot more planned. And then they had to cancel a lot because of COVID.
Yeah.
Who can I say that? I don't know, but I did.
I say it.
Hey, thank you for that.
It's from me.
I know. They don't care about me, apparently. I don't get any gifts.
Okay. So yeah, I think with the addition of the two rides that sound really great, I think it'll be much better. I have hopes for it. Mm-hmm. I do love the music.
Yeah.
And Pim's Kitchen.
Yep.
So Mr. and Mrs. Sprinkles asked, if the zombie apocalypse happened, which park would you live in?
Oh, man. Again, I would say Epcot. There's lots of places to hide.
I don't know. I mean, yes, it's huge. But Animal Kingdom too. But also like Disneyland, like everything is so crammed in there. Hello? Yeah, either Epcot or Magic Kingdom, because the Spaceship Earth is huge. You could hide in there, and you could hide in the castle. It's huge. You could climb up. Well, they could follow you.
They could. Have you seen I Am Legend? They brave the light after a while. They learn. And they're going to take our dogs.
That movie. It's like it's so depressing.
Who would have thought this Disney podcast will talk about Creed, Scream, The Village,
and I Am Legend. Okay. What if you were CEO of Disney? Which ride would you bring back?
CEO of Disney. What would I bring back?
What ride would you bring back?
Man, I like everything.
I know, I do too. Oh, well. Oh, yes. Bigfoot says People Mover. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bring the People Mover back to Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would also, if I was CEO, well, I would do a lot of things. But I would make a Skyliner from Toontown area to, where could we put it? Like around Avengers Campus somewhere, like center of California Adventure.
There are rumors that they're bringing a Skyliner type transportation to Disneyland with the new Disneyland Forward.
Right, but I want something, because when you're way back in Galaxy's Edge and you're like, hey, let's go over to California Adventure, it's a long walk.
It is a really long walk.
Monorail Crawler says he thinks the Avengers campus should take over the Hollywood area instead of Avatar. So just like extend that way. Yeah, I could see that.
I like Avatar. I'm excited for Avatar. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be good. I'm excited for this new boat ride that's coming.
I think if it is Na'vi River Journey, I'm walking.
They say it's something that they have never done before. It's supposed to, no other ride has ever been like this. So I have high hopes that it's going to be amazing. And that's going to be the same type of technology like the Pirates ride in Shanghai.
Yeah. So yeah, and Fast Pass Radio says, who's excited for Disneyland's new construction? I am. I'm just like, when are they starting it? You know, like...
From what I saw is that they're going to be starting on the new parking structure, which is off to the east of Harbor. And then they'll start working their way towards doing the new Esplanade and all that kind of stuff. They closed the ticket booths in front of Disneyland.
Aww.
So no longer. I wish I still don't know why people were still going to them.
I don't know.
Because you could do everything online, but
I remember booking a trip through AAA and buying my tickets at the hotel front desk.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Sprinkles, do you think that Walt Disney would be happy if he saw the direction the company is heading in?
I think so.
The parks, I think there's what's a ticket booth? I don't know about the parks. Some things, yes, but other things, Joseph thinks that he would be very unhappy with the direction of Disney. I think there are things in the park that he really wouldn't like, because he was more of the creative and dreamer, if you will. He would have been a Main Street dreamer, that's for sure. Not as much of a money man. I don't know, just how complicated some of the things are in the parks.
Yeah. Be more simpler.
Yeah. Like, you'd like to think that he wouldn't like all the price gouging, but you know, he was also a businessman. So I don't know. Yeah. That's what you like to think, right? But it's like, I didn't know him.
I did. I didn't know him. All right, so we should let's pick one more.
Okay. I like this. What if Spaceship Earth was rethemed to WALL-E? Oops, I didn't mean to hang on.
Well, now I can't read it.
I'm getting it back up there.
Oh man. History of communication is so outdated. It is true. So, like, what if the Earth was overtaken by trash?
I think that would be really cool. I've only been on it.
Environmentalism.
I think I've only been on it once. I think the second time it was closed.
So the living of the land.
Would Michael Eisner have been CEO if Walt had been living?
Well, Michael Eisner was credited for bringing Disney back to, kind of what we knew it as in the 90s, the big 90s comeback with all the
Waking Sleeping Beauty, if you will. Mm-hmm. If you've seen that documentary on Disney Plus, it's very good. It's a little sad.
Bigfoot says we can't touch Spaceship Earth.
Okay.
I can't talk.
Michael Eisner is the GOAT.
He's the GOAT, the greatest of all time. He is the GOAT on Big Thunder.
I mean, as someone who's not a business person, Michael Eisner just reminds me of being a kid and like seeing him on like
Magical World of
Disney and
on
like,
ABC on Sunday nights
and on like before movies on VHS, like he'd always be like, "Hi, I'm Michael Eisner." Or Roy Disney then too. Roy Disney did that too. Like he had a thing on some VHSs. So I wasn't like, when I watched the, it's called Waking Up Sleeping Beauty or something like that, right? Awakening Sleeping Beauty, Waking Up Sleeping Beauty, something like that, about the like comeback, and you see more of the business side of it and what was going on. Yeah. So for like me, Michael Eisner, I'm like, aw,
childhood.
Wonderful World of Disney. Ooh, I like that. Mr. Sprinkle says, if Carousel of Progress added a scene that was how Walt would have envisioned it, that would be cool. Which they are they're updating Carousel of Progress,
and they're bringing the Walt animatronic to it too. So,
wait. Oh my gosh, hang
what?
On.
Did you hear something?
Yep. No, crying?
I don't think so.
Sorry, I thought I heard our daughter crying. She's fine. I thought I heard It's just someone outside. I don't know.
I don't hear anything.
Yes, Bigfoot. We did see the Walt animatronic. That's something we didn't talk about on the podcast because...
Well, we did.
But we didn't post it. We did. I thought it was very impressive.
I liked it. I thought it was great.
Yes. Like, could it look more like Walt Disney? Maybe. I don't know. I can't make animatronics, so I'm not here to judge. Like, I couldn't do a better job, so...
Well, you're not an electrical engineer?
No, I forgot to tell you.
Mechanical engineer?
I forgot to tell you I'm not.
Okay.
So, like, with the people that were complaining that it doesn't look exactly like him, I'm kind of like, well, it's not him. That's why. Thank you. So, yeah, I thought the technology was amazing, and the way it moved was very impressive and very lifelike. And
yeah, even though it may not look like him, it carried a lot of his mannerisms and
mannerisms.
That's why I said mannerisms.
It's not mannerisms.
What did I say?
That's what you said.
What is it then?
Mannerisms.
Mannerism.
Not mannerisms.
Well, that's how it's spelled. Mannerisms. 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 It's not that funny. It carried his mannerisms. Is that better? Mm-hmm. And I think, his personality through it, even though it may not look exactly like him, but I think it's still, you get the sense of him through it.
Yeah, no, I thought it was great. It's kind of like when and I've said this before on here, so people have heard me say this, but Saving Mr. Banks and Tom Hanks,
Mm-hmm.
like he doesn't look like Walt Disney, but he plays him very well. And if you go watch a video of Walt Disney talking and then you watch Saving Mr. Banks, Tom Hanks did an excellent job. So, all right, we've got another one. Monorail Crawler says, at Disneyland, what would you want to replace Star Wars Launch Bay?
Well, they already did.
But
it's a DVC lounge now and offices.
Which is rude because not all of us are DVC. Yeah. So I'm going to say...
Carousel of Progress.
Actually, yeah. I never saw it when it was here.
That's what it was.
I know. I don't know why I find this so funny. Mr. Sprinkles, do you think Walt Disney and Mr. Rogers would have been friends?
Again, not a what if question.
Or would they have been enemies?
I could see them just yelling at each other.
You call it COP? Oh, Carousel of Progress? COP. Do you call it COP or COP? Like, oh wait, no, that's COPD.
Audrey Ann's done for the night.
Hang on. What year did Mr. Rogers start? I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, I think they would be friends. I think they
collabed.
I think they have a similar ethos, if you will. Same mission of celebrating kindness and the human spirit.
I think Walt Disney was about making money and.
Well, yeah, for sure. But I mean,
no, I'm just okay. It started in 1968, so yeah, they couldn't have overlapped. But yeah, they could collab. I got one.
Okay.
What if?
Lay it on me.
What if Walt Disney had a TikTok? Like, what if he was alive today and was on TikTok and like doing TikTok dances?
What? That's like the most random thing ever.
Well, because I said they could collab, and then I thought of collabing, and then I thought of social media, and then I thought of TikTok, and then I thought of Walt Disney doing a TikTok dance. That's where my thought process was. Okay.
Yeah, that's a little far-fetched.
Mr. Rogers says he can imagine Mr. Rogers. Did I call you Mr. Rogers? Mr. Sprinkles?
Too many misters.
Says he could.
Sprinkles needs to get himself a little cardigan and
imagine Mr. Rogers taking off his shoes and cardigan at the Wonderful World of Disney. I could too. He would definitely have had an episode. You've already seen Walt's TikToks. I have not. I could definitely see a Mr. Rogers episode in Disneyland, right? Or Disney World. I could see him like walking in and yeah, definitely. We'll get back on the podcast schedule. We need to get the creative juices flowing. I might be doing a quick solo trip at the end of the month.
Maybe if I say okay. If I give permission.
You're so funny. I just need to find a hotel and book it.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to stay on property. But it's like the most expensive time of the year at Disney right now. So Thanksgiving and the holidays, it's pricey. Yeah.
So we'll see. But if I do, I will have a recap episode for that.
We want to get some guests on.
There's actually several guests now that we would like to have on. We never had TJ and Melissa on. We were going to have them on. It was like we were about to get on, but then one of our kids was like not going to sleep and throwing a fit, and it was late for them because they're out, in
2
the
hours
Midwest.
ahead of us.
And so we never did that. And now they have a new baby, and yeah,
we're supposed to do a recap of his episode or his trip back in February.
That's right.
That was like almost a year ago.
Has he even been lately with the new baby?
He hasn't been since that trip in February.
Oh my gosh, I bet it's killing him. I bet.
I know.
That's like the longest he's gone.
I know.
Wow.
We're talking about TJ Therian from the not Dreaming of Disney.
Nope, that's us.
Disney World is awesome.
If you're listening, TJ, I hope your Disney blues subside soon and that you get to go. But I understand you're busy with a new baby. Congratulations.
Yeah. We also want to go on a Disney cruise this coming summer. So getting someone on with some Disney cruise experience, because I've been reading, it's not like a straightforward thing.
No, I've been watching like videos and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like we're going to, kind of like when we went to Disney World the first time, we didn't know what we were going into.
Yeah.
And then the experience wasn't all that great, but we could tell it could be, and it's why we wanted to go back.
Yeah.
Then it was. And I feel like with the cruise, because that's not like an easy thing for us to just go do.
Yeah.
I really want to like talk to a lot of people, get a lot of suggestions, and like take notes.
We need our passports. We let our passports expire.
Do we need a passport to go?
Yeah, it's a different country. Bahamas, Caribbean.
Oh.
So we need passports.
Yeah.
Anyways, hey, thanks for listening. Thanks for following us live on TikTok. We appreciate you guys chiming in with all your great questions and your great what if questions. And if you like what you hear, follow us on TikTok, on social media, and you can also subscribe to our podcast on wherever you stream podcasts. We're on all platforms. Find us, rate us, leave a good review. We appreciate it. We appreciate you.
We do.
So until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.